What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Resident Evil 2. So, we're going to be going to the west side of the RPD station. I'm going to get rid of my handgun. Replace it with the bolt gun. Or bow gun. Take those acid rounds too, and I think I need a lighter. Reason why is because one, I want to save handgun ammo, which is why I'm swapping out to the bow gun. And for the acid rounds, we're going to be killing a couple lickers here in a little bit. But why am I going over to the west side? Well, first off, we need to get the second Virgin's Heart. And if you recalled, in the last episode, we got a document. The one that was referencing the Force Survivor. It mentioned a C4 detonator and a C4 brick. We need to grab those. So, and do know I am not killing this licker. He's really easy to avoid. Mr. Licky Licky in here is kind of a pushover. Just walk down the hall. Reason why you want to walk is because lickers don't have eyes. They mainly track through sound. So when you get close and he falls down, take off. And leave him there to fuck off and get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. Alright, our Virgin's Heart's in here. Also, side notes. I hated these desks in high school. These stupid oval-shaped desks. They were in like older classrooms and they kind of suck to sit in. They're like very uncomfortable. Granted, they're not as good as like the desks they have now these days either. Kind of like a short desk. There's barely enough room to write on. Like the best desk you're ever going to get is in elementary school. So you could tell who's getting the budget. Elementary school, you get the good shit. High school, nah, you get the cheap dollar store crap. God, I hated high school. Go ahead and get rid of the Virgin's Heart, and we'll get rid of the lighter. Now, we want to equip our grenade launcher because we're going to a party. And if you can't tell, I'm bringing the party favors. Because the room up ahead has a lot of zombies and close quarters combat. Which is kind of redundant since I'm bringing a grenade launcher to a close quarters area. But just clear them out like that. There's two more in here. That's one. Oh, you son of a... Of course. Shot in the dick. Of course he's still alive too. There we go. You want to eat something? Eat that freaking bolt to the face. Got some more bowgun bolts here. And of course, the first thing we came for, a plastic bomb. Or second thing we came for. And if you read that right, yeah, we need to use the detonator to blow open a door that's blocked by the helicopter. Well, more like it's squished between the helicopter. Blair doesn't think, you know, bust the freaking door down. You could run off and grab an axe. I'm sure the fire department don't need it no more. You know what? Hang on. Let me stake Marvin real quick because he's turned into a vampire, but I gotta give credit where credit is due. This game came out in like 1997. That skin color change, like the fading pigment, is actually really good. For the graphics of this time, that is amazing. Go and use that herb. It's like somebody's party was canceled. Memo to Leon. Leon S. Kennedy, congratulations on your assignment to the Raccoon City Police Department. We all look forward to having you as a part of our team and promise to take good care of you. Welcome aboard from all the guys at RPD. So yeah, it's Leon S. Kennedy's first day. Hilariously enough, he was supposed to start 24 hours ago, but he slept in. So imagine sleeping in through the zombie apocalypse. Leon S. Kennedy, ladies and gentlemen. And this is just the first of his bad days. He's gonna have a plenty more to come. Alright, we're gonna throw the film in here. I'll grab it whenever I'm on that side of the map, which, we should be going back there in a little bit. We'll see. Like I said, freaking door, you just like rip the door off. But Resident Evil logic, fire in the hole, I guess. Oh, if you recall that scream we heard earlier in this hallway. We're about to find out who it came from.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I thought you were another one of those zombies.
Are you Chief Irons?
Yes, that's me. And just who are you? No, don't bother telling me. It makes no difference. You'll end up just like all the others. That's the mayor's daughter. I was told to look after her, but I failed miserably. Just look at her. She was a true beauty. Her skin nothing short of perfection. But it will soon putrefy and she will turn into a zombie within the hour like all the others.
There must be some way to stop it.
In a manner of speaking, there is. Either by putting a bullet through her brain, or by decapitating her completely. And to think that taxidermy used to be my hobby. But no longer. Please, I'd really like to be alone now.
Alright, we're gonna leave Chief Irons here alone because he is 10 pounds of batshit crazy. And if you're curious about that taxidermy line, yeah, he's gonna taxidermy the corpse. Or at least attempt to. Chief Irons is like the stereotypical evil cop in movies. Accepting bribes from Umbrella to keep quiet on their shady shit. He is a word I cannot describe on YouTube. The word I'm referring to rhymes with grape. And by the way he was talking, he also sounds like a bit of a necrophiliac also. So, yeah.
Wait.
Let me go!
Easy, easy there. I'm not a zombie. You're safe now. Leon, come in. I found the girl, and I've cleared the wreckage that was blocking the corridor.
Got it.
My name's Claire. What's yours?
Sherry.
Do you know where your parents are?
They both work at the Umbrella Chemical Plant, near the city limits.
The chemical plant? Then what are you doing here?
My mom called and told me to go to the police station because it was too dangerous to stay at home.
Bullshit.
From the look of things, I'd say she was probably right. But it's dangerous here as well. You'd better come with me.
But there's something out there. I don't know what it is, but I saw it. Much larger than any of those zombies. And it's coming after me.
What was that?
That's what I was telling you about. It's here.
Sherry, wait!
That ass though. I also like how they're constantly like showing off Sherry's pendant. Like, this will be important later. Pay attention to it. I also should mention about Mother of the Year over there. You call your daughter and tell her to run through a zombie-infested town, to go to the police station, and entrust her safety to the axe-crazed, sadistic, rapist cop that is under your payroll.
Chief?
So you're fully aware of what he is and what he does. And you entrust him with the safety of your child. Annette Birkin, Mother of the Year. God. His diary. Essentially blaming Umbrella for what has happened to the city. Spreading confusion amongst the police, leading into delays of actions and chances to escape the city. Several survivors. That last bit was him like talking about how he killed several survivors. One of the survivors he actually took a picture of, and you can find him in the film reel. He took a picture of him while he was like convulsing in pain because Chief Irons is like outright sadistic. Like, he gets off on hurting people. Or should I say killing people, but he starts somewhere. Crazy starts somewhere. Well, since we got that key, we're going to go downstairs. Alright. Wait a minute. Hold up. Oh my god. Look at the corpse on the bottom left. Can you tell where the zombie is? Watch his head. That's freaking hilarious. Sneaky little bugger. I know where to avoid now. Although I can't avoid these guys. I'm gonna have to kill these guys in here. That's why I grabbed the bowgun. Take them all. Uh-oh. Alright, that's all of them. I'll grab the herb. I think we got a couple more down here. There we go. Steaks for everybody. Throw out that. Oh. There we go. Guess I'm gonna grab the red herb. Combine with that green because I need a full heal. I need a lot of full heals. Bet I ain't got my lighter. Side note, come in here before going into that other room. Reason why is, you need to grab these handgun ammo. Well, handgun bullets. If you go in the other room and grab all the stuff in there, a licker will spawn. And then he'll be in both rooms. But if you go in there first, you could grab the handgun bullets without fighting the licker. And I want to avoid the licker. Grab the cord. Those cords are actually really important. Run. Just keep running. Avoid that licker. Now with those cords, this is a really important decision where you want to use those cords on. Because there's two areas you can use them on to seal the shutters. And that will affect the playthrough on Leon B. It's just one of those things where your actions in the A scenario affect what happens in B scenario. And I like to use the cords down this hallway. Yeah, discard that. Because this is the hallway that leads down to the parking garage. Where's it at? There it is. Seal the shutters. Now when we're playing Leon, that hallway will not be infested with zombies. We got some familiar friends down here too. Turn of the dogs, the freaking Doberman. Don't shoot them because they're just going to get replaced by an even tougher enemy. That tougher enemy being the licker, which is why I grabbed the free acid rounds. Because again, acid rounds, one shot, one kills lickers. hole. Grab the red herb. That bowgun has done its job. We're bringing back out the handgun. I think I need the crank. I'm gonna grab the lighter too. I'm gonna go ahead and do like the clock tower puzzle. After this, grab those ink ribbons. I'm not saving that much because ink ribbons and first aid sprays have like an effect on your grade. Herbs are fine. It's just first aid sprays. Because RE2 does have a grading system.
Sherry, I've been looking everywhere for you. I was so worried. We've got to go now, honey, okay? If we stay here, that monster will find us. Let's go.
No, I won't.
What's the matter? Don't you trust me?
It's not that, Claire. It's because of my daddy. He's over there. I heard him call my name. Daddy must have been attacked by the monsters. I have to help him.
Wait, Sherry. Don't go alone. Sherry! Sherry!
So now we get to play as Sherry Birkin. Also, where did her pendant go? Huh. She's armed with a picture and a first aid spray. But, ironically enough, she has the most health than any of the other characters in this game. She has more health than Hunk, Leon, Claire. Hell, she probably has more health than Jill. And I freaking hate these freaking dogs. Go away. I think the reason for that is because, they want to make it really impossible to die with Sherry. Because, depicting a small child dying in a video game, not that really good. I don't even think she actually dies. I think she just kind of goes on her knees and just keeps getting hit by the freaking enemies. I need to keep track of my health here a little bit because these freaking dogs are kicking my ass. Jesus. Yeah, screw it. Not like we play Sherry that often. Oh, hey, we got a little callback to the first game. You remember that room? It's like the box room before getting into the Neptune fight in the first game. This is a little callback to that. Move the boxes in place. Although how a little girl is pushing these massive wooden boxes is beyond me. Or a matter of fact, how do they even float? Climb up to the top. Hit the switch. And we get a little bridge. You know what, screw it. There's a map on the wall too. Might as well grab that. Our reward for coming over here is the club key, which is down in the sewers for some reason. A key to the police station. Alright, we gotta run past the dogs. Just keep running. Ah, you prick. I hope you're neutered.
Claire! Are you there?
Sherry, are you okay? Did you find your dad?
Yes, I'm okay. But I couldn't find him. But I did find something else for you. Here! Here's another.
Thanks, sweetie. Now, why don't you come over here? I want you to stay with me.
Claire! I can't reach the ventilation hole anymore. But don't worry, I'll find another way. I can take care of myself.
Wait, Sherry, come back. Sherry! Sherry!
It was like her head like swiveling side to side. Alright, we gotta pick up all this stuff. There we go. I'm throwing the grenade launcher rounds in there though. I don't really need them. Or at least not yet. Emphasis on the yet. Now, there's gonna be 2 dogs up here. Just try to save the ammo and avoid them. Yep. Well, these dogs can be such pricks. At least I made it. I've gotten cornered by them before trying to get to this door. With the grenade launcher, because, you already hear him. There we go. Oh, yes. The one room everybody wants to go to. The freaking autopsy room. Oh, I wonder what's gonna happen in here. Red key card. Oh, why am I not surprised? What the hell am I even looking at? You'll know when they're all dead when the music stops. There's still one alive somewhere. Yep, there he is. There we go. I think there's one more liquor we gotta take care of. Yeah, I hear him. Gonna take care of him first. did you just do with your tongue there? Okay. Now we're in the power room. I'm taking that herb. This is a real easy puzzle. You do your math, you gotta get 80. Up. Down. Up. Down. Essentially, it adds 36 and subtracts 14. You have to get to 80. Well, with that, we opened a door, and the door down here is a really good area to stock up on items. Much like the room that's in the Neptune's boss room. Although it doesn't have that much. It's got like a couple handgun rounds. Some bow gun rounds, but handgun rounds are really important right now. Bow guns are alright, but no reason why I came in here is because you get a side pack and a machine gun. You can only get one. I'm taking the side pack because when I play Leon B, he's going to get the machine gun. This gives me more inventory space. Another one of those things that like really impacts. It's what I like about the original Resident Evil. Like what you do in this game can affect what happens in your second playthrough. Something that the remake never actually did, now that I think about it. And with that club key, we'll go right in here. Reason why I want to come in here is because acid rounds. Acid rounds are your liquor killers and boss killers. Watchman's Diary. I'm not reading all of this. I'm just gonna like skip ahead. If you want to read it, pause it and read for yourself. Because there's a lot here. If it's some short one, I'm gonna freaking read it, like the Leon memo. But nah. Long ones like that, nah. Well, we're never coming back here, so I might as well grab another herb. I think first things first. I might go upstairs, clear out some of my inventory. We'll be right. We're gonna be going back down there later. I'm gonna run upstairs real quick. Yeah, we're gonna get the clock tower puzzle out of the way first. Then we're gonna go off and grab those 2 virgin hearts. You use them where they need to go. Then we'll have all three of the stone slab things. I believe it should be right through here. Yep. We're getting rid of the herb. That can stay in there. Of course, the acid rounds, bowgun bolts. Still need the lighter. We're going to be coming back up here anyway, so. Oh, tank controls. God, you gotta love the tank controls in the original Resident Evils. Now, if you recall back in this hallway, there was like a door at the end. We need to go to that door. And the reason why I have the grenade launcher is because there's a licker in that room I gotta take care of too. Not the one in there. Not this door, but this door. Guard the key. That's the last door we need the club key for. Get close. Oh, no, you don't. Grab that film. Use the lighter. The middle. The one on the right. And the one on the left. And we get the gear. I don't care about the painting, just pick up the gear. Cogwheel. Whatever you want to call it. Alright. Double check, make sure I got the crank. And I might as well go ahead and equip the handgun. Because I don't think there's any more lickers I gotta deal with. Well, there is, but I can avoid them. I need to go back into the main hall. Wait a minute. Does this door lead out to the main hall? I think it does. We'll see. Yep, it does. Alright. We're going to go up to the second floor. Run from the liquor. And since we entered here, we're going to get a little cutscene. So when we're playing Leon, that's the hallway that's going to be infested with zombies. We don't have to go there right now. I think we got another liquor somewhere around in here. Oh, wrong way. Yep. Waddling towards me. You want to use your crank over here. And that gets rid of the crank. We got that thing like an hour ago, too. Nah, I need to throw that in there. There we go. And we get a half of a blue stone. Now we gotta run back to the item box and get those virgin hearts. Keep walking, bud. Baby steps. Alright, he just stopped. Need to get past him. I'm gonna run back to the item box. Of course, the item box is all the way on the other side. Run from the freaking liquor. Who's gaining on me somehow. He is on my ass. Hideaway speed chase. And we need to grab those virgin hearts. Do you recall that room we got the diamond key from? Or at least I think it was the diamond key. We need to come back in here. No, I don't need... No. Use that. There's the first one. There's the second one. And we get a cutscene. Cinematic cutscene. Other half the blue stone. Now we got all three stones. I just realized I am the orange caution. I need to fix that. We'll run back into the item room. And I am going to call the video here, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe. And as always, have a good day.